Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for your support. Okay, so right now Bitcoin is doing really well. But before I continue, I just want to say thank you for the comments that I'm getting. Okay, thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the sharing is caring that you do on this channel. Honestly, thank you. I can't express my gratitude highly enough. Thank you very much. So it's really good. Bitcoin's doing really well, and we did anticipate this particular breakout. It's looking good. The whole time we've been holding key level support, like I said to you, structurally we look sound for continuation. There was no bear market here. There is bear market hopium. Okay, bear market hopium of going lower than this was hopium. Like I said to you, there's nothing that's telling me you were going down there. The only way you would have technical targets to the downside is if you would lose this low. Okay, just like here, you've got no technical targets down there now because you've found a level of support which is higher low. You retrace to a beautiful level of support. You've put in your ABC. You've broken out of a falling wedge. Everything about Bitcoin is bullish. Okay, and people looking at this realize this. It is bullish. Okay, there's not much case left now for a bear market at this point. You potentially might see them saying, okay, well, this is the A and this is still the B, and then we're looking at a larger C. Potentially they could be right, but as long as Bitcoin is doing this, you're looking absolutely amazing here. You're looking really good for continuation, and potentially you put in your 1, your 2, your 3, your 4, your 5, which is wave 1, and right now you've had your ABC of wave 2, and right now you're putting in a wave 3. Well, if this is wave 1, look at how big potentially wave 3 could be going forward, because this for me is your wave 1, your wave 2, and right now you're putting in wave 3. Okay, like I've shown you in numerous videos, wave 3 is a larger wave of an impulsive wave of Elliott wave theory. So for me, you're just getting started here. This is a monster wave taking us up to this high. Now, the reason I do think that we're going to absolutely surge on here, okay, we might retrace. I'm going to show you those support levels in a moment. But the reason is because we've broken this high, okay, equally, we've broken this trend line that gives you a technical target of $77,000 off multiple patterns, okay. You've got your inverse head and shoulders, which I posted about way back in May as a potential scenario, and it's played out, okay. You've got your bump and run pattern, you've got your cup and handle. Right now you've broken a high, you've broken a high, so you've got a technical target at 77k. Again, so you're looking at 70, mid 70, top end of 70k is your technical target, and I think that potentially might be the end of the third wave. Possibly before we have a fourth wave pullback, and then we continue to our impulsive wave target of 107k, because don't forget, this is our impulsive wave target, okay, off this high. So as soon as we break that high, we are now in a technical target to 107k of an impulsive wave. Because look, like I said to you, this is the way I work with fibs. I teach you everything I know, okay, and this is why I've given you these two breakout targets that have been met to the absolute dollar. Okay, look, 107k, that's our next technical target once you break this high, but you are in a technical target to 77k, so your high probability is that this will get met because you are in a technical target to 77k, because you've broken out of inverse and shoulders, you've broken out of a cup and handle, you've broken out of a bump and run pattern. Okay, so what is the support that you do need to see held to stay within that technical target? Okay, like I said to you, the pattern that's in play is valid until invalidated away. It's really simple. Okay, to stay within this technical target of 77k, you have to hold this blue trend line as support. So worst case scenario, you come back down, bounce off this blue trend line, and continue with the trend, basically. Okay, so it's looking really good. It's looking really good. So potentially what we're looking for, because in this third wave that's taken us up here, okay, before we have a fourth wave retracement, you are going to have new impulsive waves, just like you got here. Look, this is wave 1, wave 2. Right now you're putting wave 3, what I think is taking you to 77k. But within the wave 3, just like you had this wave 1 just here, you had corrections along the way. So right now, look, this is wave 1 in my opinion. So are we about to put in wave 2 down to this blue trend line before then we get a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5? Okay, so that would just be wave 3 of larger waves taking us up to 107k. Do you see that? That's what I'm looking at until I'm not, and I've always said that. Okay, so for me right now, your next impulsive wave target, providing you can stay above this high right here, okay, if you do retrace and have a little wick down on that blue trend line, amazing. But if you can sort of stay above this high right now, you are putting in a brand new impulsive wave, okay, and you're in a brand new impulsive wave target because you've broken this high, just like these two highs that I gave you. Okay, look, I gave you this high here, which was met to a T. Let me show you to remind you, those that are new to the channel. Look, this is how it all works. It's amazing. So like I said to you, you've broken this high here, so you're going to run into the 1618 before you start to retrace, and at that point you retraced. Look, met that target 4857. We met that to an absolute T. Okay, fell back to support, coiled up, broke it. Okay, so we broke out of that. So right now we met the other impulsive wave target because you broke this high. Do you understand? Because you came up and you broke this high here, which I gave you, you then broke that high. So there's your next impulsive wave target, which I gave you, 55,434. Okay, boom, target met. So right now you've come up and you've broken that high. You've equally broken out of this as well, which is amazing, this trend line. So you are now in a new impulsive wave target, and I'm going to show you that particular impulsive wave target right now is literally just there. So this is your next impulsive wave target, and you can see that that is pretty much bringing you up to the all-time high there for Bitcoin, where it closed and opened. You see that? So that's your new impulsive wave target, providing you can hold support. Okay, your worst case scenario, like I said to you, fall over, have a wick down to that trend line just there, but as long as you stay above this high just there, you are now in a new impulsive wave target to 63,295. Just like you've met this target just here, ran into it, resistance, coming back for support, ran into this resistance, coming back for support. You're now in a technical target to that. Now, like I said on Twitter and Discord, okay, you're not that far away from it at the moment, to be honest with you. You're only 16.70% off the all-time high, which is amazing. So yeah, you know, given all that, I think that you are in a massive technical target of 77k, and I think that you're going to get there quite quickly, and then you're going to retrace, and then you're going to be looking at 107k minimal, because that's the next impulsive wave target once you break this all-time high, and that's all it's about. Like I said to you in so many videos, you break resistance, you've got impulsive wave targets to the upside, you lose support, you've got impulsive wave targets to the downside. It is really that simple. So right now, you know, where could a key level support come in for Bitcoin right now? So I'm going to show you. Okay, so off this impulsive wave here, we're starting to retrace back to where we formed this impulsive wave. Okay, so you can see that the 236 is bang on this high almost. You see that? And it's also equally this blue trend line. So for me, that's where you want to put some bids in. 51,515. If we do start to retrace here for Bitcoin and have a deeper retracement, for me that could be an absolute nominal retracement level. This blue trend line just below that high, have a little wick down to this 236. That is where you're going to get your retracement, and that is where you're going to get the support. Equally this blue trend line for continuation. And just like any bump and run pattern, or any, you know, you break out head and shoulders pattern, inverse head and shoulders, you know, cup and handles, you do usually come back and retest the trend line of support. So for me, this could offer an absolute amazing entry point right there. So yeah, the 236 at 51,515 could be an absolute golden area of support for me for continuation for Bitcoin, because if you can stay above this high, you know, and close out above that high and start to hold that as support as well, you're in a new impulsive wave target to this high. Okay, so that's basically Bitcoin. It's doing really, really well. It's doing everything it needs to for continuation. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.